Popular culture in Elizabethan England was vibrant and varied, reflecting the interests and values of the time. Hunting and sports were particularly significant, especially among the nobility and those associated with the royal court. Hunting was not only a practical means of acquiring food, but also a prestigious pastime that allowed the elite to display their skills, strength, and horsemanship. The most popular forms of hunting included deer, boar, and fox hunting, each requiring different levels of expertise and equipment. These hunts were often elaborate events, involving large groups of people, packs of dogs, and intricate coordination. Falconry, where trained birds of prey were used to hunt smaller game, was another favoured sport, particularly admired for the skill and patience it required. Such activities were integral to court life, providing opportunities for socialising, reinforcing social hierarchies, and offering entertainment for the Queen and her courtiers. As Elizabeth's reign progressed, the theatre emerged as one of the most popular forms of entertainment, capturing the imagination of people across all social classes. The late 16th century saw the construction of the first permanent theatres in London, such as the Theatre and the Globe, where audiences could gather to watch plays by emerging playwrights like William Shakespeare and Christopher Marlowe. The plays performed ranged from comedies and histories to tragedies, often reflecting contemporary themes and concerns, such as the nature of power, the complexities of love, and the struggles of the human condition. Theatre became a vital part of urban life, attracting audiences from all walks of life, from the nobility who sat in the covered galleries to the common people or groundlings who stood in the open yard. The popularity of the theatre was such that it became a cultural phenomenon, influencing language, fashion, and even politics. The patronage of Queen Elizabeth herself, who enjoyed and supported the arts, further legitimised and encouraged the flourishing of drama during this period. However, not all aspects of Elizabethan popular culture were light-hearted. The era also witnessed a growing hostility towards witches, fueled by a mix of superstition, religion, and social tensions. Witchcraft was increasingly viewed with suspicion and fear, as people sought explanations for unexplained misfortunes, such as illness, death, or poor harvests. Women, particularly those who were old, poor, or socially marginalized, were often accused of being witches, believed to have made pacts with the devil in exchange for supernatural powers. These accusations were sometimes rooted in personal vendettas or community conflicts, but they could also reflect broader societal anxieties about the changing world. The government, influenced by both religious leaders and popular sentiment, began to take a harsher stance against those accused of witchcraft. Witch trials became more common, with accused witches facing torture, execution, or imprisonment if found guilty. The fear of witchcraft and the persecution of suspected witches reflected the darker side of Elizabethan society, where fear and suspicion could quickly turn into violence and injustice. In summary, Elizabethan popular culture was a complex mix of entertainment, sport, and superstition. Hunting and sports were central to the social life of the court. Theatre blossomed into a major cultural force, and fears of witchcraft led to increasing persecution. These elements together provide a glimpse into the rich and multifaceted world of the Elizabethans, a world that was as much about pleasure and art as it was about fear and control.